Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to keep you safe on the road by making sure you're rolling on the right tires, and that your tires are always giving you maximum performance. I'm Dr. Juan, and I'm super excited to break down the top 10 truths about tire grip that you absolutely need to know. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just want to stay safe on the road, this video is for you, and it might even save your life. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the world of tires and unlock the secrets to maximizing your grip. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about why tire grip is so important. You're cruising down the road, not a care in the world, and then bam, you have to hit the brakes hard. Maybe a squirrel runs out in front of you or somebody slams on their brakes. Tire grip is what allows your tires to stick to the road surface, giving you the control you need to steer, accelerate, and most importantly, brake effectively. Think of your tires as your car's only connection to the road. Without good tire grip, you're basically driving on ice skates. When your tires have a solid grip, you're in control. But when that grip is compromised, you're at the mercy of physics. And that's when things can get really hairy, especially in emergency situations. That's why it's absolutely crucial to understand the factors that affect tire grip and how you can maximize it to stay safe on the road. Now let's talk about those grooves and patterns on your tires. They're not just for show, you know. Those are called tire tread patterns, and they play a vital role in providing grip. Different tread patterns are designed for different weather conditions and driving styles. For example, summer tires have wider grooves to evacuate water quickly, which is essential for maintaining grip on wet roads. Winter tires, on the other hand, have deeper, more intricate tread patterns with tiny slits called sipes that bite into snow and ice, providing extra traction in slippery conditions. All-season tires try to find a balance between summer and winter tire designs, offering decent performance in a variety of conditions. But remember, a jack of all trades is a master of none. If you live in an area with extreme weather, it's always best to go with tires specifically designed for those conditions. And trust me, you don't want to hydroplane. You know how Goldilocks was all about finding things that were just right? Well, tire pressure is the Goldilocks of the tire world. It needs to be just right to ensure optimal grip. When your tires are properly inflated, the contact patch is evenly distributed, maximizing the amount of rubber in contact with the road. Underinflated tires can reduce grip significantly. When your tires are low on air, the sidewalls bulge out, reducing the contact patch and making the tire more likely to squirm and slide around. Plus, underinflation increases rolling resistance, which means your car has to work harder, reducing fuel efficiency. Overinflating your tires isn't doing you any favors either. Overinflating makes the tire too rigid, reducing the contact patch and making for a harsher ride. So how do you find that Goldilocks zone for tire pressure? Easy! Check your owner's manual or look for the sticker on your driver's side door jamb. And remember, check your tire pressure regularly, especially when the seasons change. Ever wonder why race car drivers do a burnout before a race? It's not just for show, although it does look pretty cool. They're actually heating up their tires to increase grip. When tires heat up, the rubber compound becomes more pliable, almost like it's getting stickier. This increased flexibility allows the tire to conform to the road surface better, resulting in more grip. On a scorching hot day, your tires will heat up faster, which can actually reduce grip if they get too hot. On the other hand, cold weather can make your tires stiff and less grippy, especially if you're using summer tires. The key takeaway here is that tire temperature is always changing, and it's important to be aware of how it can affect your grip. Pay attention to how your tires feel on the road, especially in extreme weather conditions. Remember the saying, use the right tool for the job? Well, that applies to tires too. Summer tires and winter tires are like the dynamic duo of the tire world, each designed to excel in specific conditions. Summer tires are your go-to choice for warm, dry weather. They have a harder rubber compound that stays grippy even when the asphalt starts to melt. Plus, their tread patterns are optimized for channeling water away from the contact patch, giving you excellent wet grip. But here's the catch. Summer tires turn into hockey pucks when the temperature drops below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. That's where winter tires come in like a boss. Winter tires are specifically engineered for cold, snowy, and icy conditions. Their softer rubber compound stays flexible even in freezing temperatures, allowing them to grip onto slick surfaces like a boss. And their aggressive tread patterns, with those deep grooves and sipes I mentioned earlier, are like little claws that dig into snow and ice, providing superior traction. If you live in an area with distinct seasons, especially if you see a lot of snow and ice, do yourself a favor and invest in a set of winter tires. Here's a scary thought. Tires age, even if you don't drive your car very often. The rubber compound in tires degrades over time due to exposure to oxygen, UV rays, and other environmental factors. This degradation causes the rubber to harden, crack, and lose its flexibility, which ultimately reduces grip. Now, the rate at which tires age varies depending on factors like storage conditions, climate, and driving habits. But as a general rule of thumb, most tire manufacturers recommend replacing your tires every 6 years, regardless of tread depth. Think of it like this. Would you trust a 6-year-old rubber band to hold things together? Probably not. The same principle applies to your tires. Over time, they become more susceptible to punctures, blowouts, and loss of grip, especially in wet or icy conditions. So, how can you tell how old your tires are? Easy. Look for the DOT code on the sidewall of your tire. Check their age and replace them if they're getting up there in years. Regular tire maintenance. Show your tires some love. Regular tire maintenance is essential for maximizing grip and extending the life of your tires. First and foremost, keep those tires properly inflated. Check your tire pressure at least once a month and before any long road trip. Next up, give your tires a visual inspection every now and then. Look for any signs of wear and tear like cuts, bulges, or uneven tread wear. Another important aspect of tire maintenance is wheel alignment. Proper wheel alignment ensures that your tires are pointing in the right direction and wearing evenly. Finally, don't forget about tire rotation. Rotating your tires helps to ensure even wear and tear, extending their lifespan and maximizing grip. Road conditions. Expect the unexpected. No matter how great your tires are, you're always at the mercy of road conditions. Rain, snow, ice, gravel, sand. These can all significantly affect your tire grip. The key is to be aware of the road conditions and adjust your driving accordingly. When driving in the rain, remember that your tires have to work extra hard to maintain grip. Reduce your speed, increase your following distance, and avoid any sudden maneuvers. Snow and ice are a whole different ballgame. If you live in an area that gets a lot of snow, do yourself a favor and invest in a set of winter tires. Remember, the key to safe driving in any condition is to be aware of your surroundings, anticipate potential hazards, and adjust your driving accordingly. Tire compound, the secret sauce of grip. Ever wonder what makes those high-performance tires so sticky? It all comes down to the tire compound, which is basically the rubber recipe used to make the tire. The tire compound is a complex mixture of rubber, fillers, and other chemicals that determine the tire's hardness, wear resistance, and grip level. Different tire compounds are designed for different applications. For example, high-performance tires use a softer rubber compound that provides maximum grip, but at the expense of faster wear. On the other hand, touring tires use a harder compound that prioritizes longevity over ultimate grip. When choosing tires for your car, it's important to consider your driving needs, the climate you live in, and your budget. Chapter 10. Driving Habits. Master the art of smoothness. You could have the stickiest tires in the world, but if you drive like a maniac, you're still going to lose grip. The key to maximizing tire grip is to be smooth and progressive with all your inputs: steering, acceleration, and braking. Sudden, jerky movements can overwhelm your tires, causing them to lose grip and skid. When accelerating, apply the gas smoothly and progressively. When braking, apply the brakes gradually and avoid slamming on them unless it's an emergency. When cornering, slow down before you enter the turn, maintain a consistent speed through the corner, and accelerate smoothly out of the turn. Remember, smooth is fast. By developing good driving habits, you can maximize your tire grip, improve your car's handling, and stay safe on the road. Stay safe, drive smart. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more car tips and tricks. Remember, your tires are your car's only connection to the road, So it's crucial to choose the right tires for your needs, maintain them properly, and drive in a way that maximizes grip. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover next. Drive safe and see you in the next video.